Family. One more time. Ya ị na-eme ebe ihe mmụọ, onye anyị na-achụla aja bụ onye mmụọ. Ihe anyị na-eme ebe ihe mmụọ, onye anyị na-achụla aja bụ onye mmụọ. Biafran, attention! We are going to sing national anthem. B-I-A-F-R-A. National anthem.
Ipob, land of the rising sun. 1, 2, go. Land of the rising sun, we love and cherish. Beloved homeland of our brave heroes, we must defend our life or we shall perish. We shall protect our heart from all our foes. And if the price is death for all we hold dear, then let us ride without a shred of fear. Hail to Biafra. Hail to Biafra, consecrated nation. O fatherland, this be our solemn pledge. Defending thee shall be a dedication. Spilling our blood, we count a privilege. The waving standard which upholds the free shall always be our flag of liberty. We shall emerge. We shall emerge triumphant from this ordeal, and through the crucible unscattered will pass. When we are past the wound of battle to heal, we shall remember those who died in mass. Then shall our trumpet peal the glorious song of victory. We score all might and wrong. O God, protect us from the hidden pitfall movement, lest we go astray. Give us the strength to heal this human score, to give and not to count the cost each day. Bless those who rule to serve with resoluteness, to make this climb a land of righteousness. One family. Please, you can have your seat together. And as you are having your seat, can you put your hands together, please? There one. All right, at this moment or at this juncture, if I may, I would like to hand over to my co-MC. As you know, I am not alone. Mazi Frank Onyebuchi. I hope I got it correct. He is assisting me and he will take over from here. Mazi Ndewo.
Thank you. IPOB. IPOB. One family. Fellow Biafrans, I welcome each and every one of you. And those from far and wide, everybody's welcome. As you know, I'm Mazo Ebuchi. So according to our program, the next in line is a welcome speech by Western Cape coordinator, Mazi Innocent Alia. Mazi, thank you.
IPOB, IPOB, one greatest family. My name remains Mazi Innocent Alia, aka Onyocha. I am the Western Cape coordinator. I want to use this opportunity to welcome everybody here, our national coordinator and his deputy, and the national executive members that are present here today in this great occasion. Peace and Unity Convention, Cape Town, South Africa, 2025. So I want to use this opportunity to welcome the coordinators, the unit coordinators all over South Africa. And I would also like to start from our unit here in Western Cape, which includes Cape Town Zone, Paro Unit, Parklands Unit, Bellevue Unit, Weinberg Unit, Sadana Bay Unit, Hermanos Unit, and Garden Route Unit. I also welcome the comrades from Johannesburg Unit in Gauteng. Also our comrades from Pretoria Zone, and other units that I cannot begin to mention. There's many of us here, and I welcome each and every one of you that make it a point of duty to be in this great convention in Cape Town. Travel all the way from all over South Africa, from Durban. I forgot Durban, KwaZulu-Natal, Stanga Badito unit is here. You are highly welcome. They come from far and near. Some of them took a bus that of 23 hours, 21 to get here. Some of them took flight that took them 2 hours to get here. So it's not easy. It shows that Dom is sacrosanct to all of us. So I welcome you all. And by the grace of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, I declare this convention open. You are welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mazi Alia. All right, we must continue. We must progress. In the absence of my co-MC, I will continue until he comes back and join us. I think next on the program, we have, yes, we have opening remark by the National Coordinator. What is it? All right. So Mazi Vitalis Ibe is our national coordinator. For those who don't know him, he will give us the opening remark. And please, I want us to stand on our feet in respect as we welcome our national coordinator, Mazi Vitalis Ibe.
IPOB,
One family.
one family. Yeah, my name remains Mazi Chima Vitalis Ibe. I'm privileged to be the national coordinator of IPOB South Africa. I'm here to make a speech under the subject matter of one family and one command. Good afternoon, distinguished IPOB principal officers and members of IPOB from all over South Africa, as well as a good afternoon to those who have joined us today in this convention that may not be IPOB members yet, but are lovers of freedom. Today, history is being written. For the first time, we have come together under one roof, one flag, one spirit, as one family united by purpose and bound by discipline. Our theme, building one family, restoring trust, unity and discipline, as well as conflict resolution to bring about true integrity. Fueled reconciliation is not just a slogan. It is called to rise above the wounds of the past and work together towards a stronger future. Yes, we disagreed. Yes, mistakes were made. But today, we are proving that love for Biafra is greater than any division. Our duty as IPOB is not to compete, but to complement each other, not to tear down, but to build. I call upon every principal officer, coordinator, every member here to return to our old glory of behavior. When we truly respect the chain of command, let us rebuild trust by communicating through proper channel, by respecting leadership decisions, and by remembering that in IPOB, discipline is love in action. And on November 10, from this day forward, let our South African IPOB under the peace, unity, and reconciliation umbrella be remembered not for their falling out, but for their reconciliation. The example of maturity by him IPOB South Africa. Let us now march forward, stronger, united, and focus on the ultimate goal, the freedom and restoration of our beloved Biafra, and getting involved and committed to every action that will free our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who languishes, suffers in DSS detention, unjust abuse wrongly. Let us remember our leader, and put in our prayers daily of not waiting for others, but setting an example as a student, doing as is commanded, in doing everything that can get us Biafra and free him. I look forward to this convention today, getting a character, a chance to meet, get to know, and connect with each other and every one of us today. I pray for a successful convention in the name of Chukwukabiama. I pray. IPOB, IPOB, one biggest family. The peace reign among us in the mighty name of Chukwukabiama.
IPOB? Okay. Can I have it? IPOB? We need to renew our oath. So please, may we stand on our feet.
IPOB oath.
Yes, renewal of IPOB oath. If you can remove your shoes, fine, but whichever way you decide.
People in the kitchen.
But I would advise that we remove our shoes. Yeah, very, very important. Please, it's very important.
Very, very important.
We have to make strong contact. Onye anyị na-achụrụ aja, ya anyị na-eme ihe mmụọ. Chụrụ aja, onye anyị na-achụrụ aja, ihe anyị na-eme ọ bụ ihe mmụọ. Ihe onye na-achụrụ aja bụ onye Yes. Is everybody ready? And you say after me, and I this is not your first time. So I will start by I, then you put your name while we continue. I, Mazo Ebuchi, hereby solemnly and voluntarily swear to be absolutely loyal to the leadership of the indigenous people of Biafra and director of Radio Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, and that I will never engage in any act of insubordination. Neither should Nnamdi Kanu be insubordinate to the citizens of the indigenous people of Biafra, or do anything to jeopardize the Biafra restoration. I also swear to be truthful and honest in all our understandings, and will never do anything to betray the cause of the restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra. I swear that I will never engage. I will take it again. I will never endanger the life of my fellow principal officers or any Biafran working assiduously for the restoration of Biafra under the leadership of Nnamdi Kanu. If I go against any of these things, I will take it again. If I go against any of these things, may Chukwu Abiyama strike me dead and completely wipe out my family and my generation. In Chukwu Abiyama name, I swear. He said, yes, thank you. And this is IPOB South Africa. They tried to break us, but we are still standing. Those who took the same oath with us turned their back on the oath they took. And that is why today they are nowhere to be found. But we are still standing. The reason we are here today, as you know, okay, is to make peace and reconciliation. Very important. Next in line is opening remarks from South Africa Deputy National Coordinator, Mazi Emmanuel. Please, can you come and take your position? Mazi, no. Thank you.
Thank you. IPOB, IPOB, one family. Thank you, Muchinek. My name still remain Comrade Emmanuel Madabuchugu Okoye, the National Deputy Coordinator. My team, the team of this strengthening the peace, unity, and the reconciliation and the conflict management. The topic is overview purpose. All the principal officers, all the members, and the visitors in our midst, you are welcome. I greet you all in peace and unity. I am Mazi Emmanuel Madabuchukwu Okoye, your National Deputy Coordinator of IPOB South Africa, under the Peace, Unity, Reconciliation umbrella. Today's gathering is more than convention. It is a renewal of our commitment, a renewal of peace, unity, and reconciliation. Remember, across South Africa and the world. Our purpose is clear. Our purpose is to defend the truth, to restore dignity, to pursue freedom through discipline and the organization. But to achieve this, we must be united, structured, and disciplined. Leadership is not all about power. Leadership is about serving, guiding, and building. As a deputy coordinator, my mission is simple: to strengthen coordinations, to ensure cohesion, to carry the vision of our national coordinator to every province, zones, and units. We must operate as one body, where each part supports each other. Because when one unit is divided, the entire movement feel it. This is why reconciliation is just a word. It is a call to an action. Disagreement must be handled privately, respectfully, and professionally. Public queries weaken us, embraces our leadership, and give outsiders room to mock IPOB. No to true revolutions. Undermining a comrade in a public. No to discipline officers humiliating and discredit another. When you attack a comrade publicly, you don't just dim the light, you dim the entire movement. Let us speak with dignity, correct with respect, build, not destroy, encourage, not discourage. Our structure must be functional. Every officer must know their duty. Accountability and transparency must be our daily practice. The world is watching IPOB South Africa. How we conduct ourselves speak louder than any words. Even as we continue to demand the release of our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, let us demonstrate that IPOB is a movement of order, peace, and discipline. Let this convention renew our focus, rebuild trust among ourselves, strengthen communication and the coordination, empower every department, unit, and the province. Reconciliation and progress. Our purpose is one: to move IPOB forward with love, discipline, and strengthen unity. Let every comrade commit to speak with one voice, act with one mind, serve with one heart, because united, divided, we are vulnerable.
but together with peace, unity, and reconciliation, we are indivisible. Thank you, and may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide our POB South Africa under peace, reconciliation, with wisdom, love, and peace. IPOB, IPOB, one biggest family. Nde wana mo Chineke.
IPOB. Next is our African rep. I don't know if he's ready.
IPOB, IPOB, one family. I am not the African rep. I'm just have to connect him since he's not here with us. And then let's try once again. I believe this time around we should be able to get hold of him. Let's see if he can. All right, let's try. Maz, I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me, please? Mazi, can you hear me? All right, network issues. Network issues. Mazi Tarinami, if you can hear me, please indicate. All right, I'm not sure what is happening. Mazi, can you hear me? Please bear with me for a second. You can hear me, Mazi? Just give me this cable.
IPOB.
Mazi, are you hearing me now? Can you hear me? All right, it looks like we are having issues. You were suggesting? Put the microphone. All right, let's do that. Thank you for that suggestion. Let's try. Mazi, can you hear me now? Can you hear me, Mazi? Yes, can you hear me? The problem is not, we think it's your connection. Mazi, can you hear me? All right, let me try again. Network is a problem. It's very important that we have him to speak to us as our African rep. And I hope if we can get him again this time around. IPOB, one family. If somebody can just give us one song while we are waiting, please. It was. Can you hear me? Okay, hold on, hold on. All right, let's see if he can hear me. Mas, can you hear me? I can hear you. All right, he can hear me now. Let's, Mazi, you are live, you are direct. It is IPOB South Africa, Peace and Unity and Reconciliation Convention. And of course, it is your time to address Biafrans. Please go ahead.
First of all, I will say good afternoon or good evening. I'm not very sure your exact time right now. And this Peace and Unity Convention is something that we've been working on for a while, and I thank God that today it is a reality. I'll begin with a particular scripture, the book of Matthew, chapter 12, verse 25. It said that a kingdom that is divided against itself stands, and a house that is divided against itself, and a kingdom that is divided against itself will be destroyed. So division brings for destruction, and we are aware of how much the enemy has invested into our movements, caused a whole lot of confusion, to set brothers against brothers, and to set us against ourselves, to use all our arsenals, our wisdom and our intellect for our own undoing. All our strategies, the enemies have maximized it against us. The strategies that we have used to build family together for this long, the enemy has been able to maximize against us because they were able to break through our rank and were able to cause division. And they have made many families all over the world to be dormant. Many IPB families to be dormant. And by the special the tester. Now, I will be giving you 13 points to strengthen what we are handling today. I'll just give you certain points that, as an active member in particular time of great persecution, there are certain things that you must note as a member of this movement. First of all, you must know that we are one family. And we are one family not because we profess the same thing. Because there are many other people out there that profess freedom or that like what we do and that claim to like what we do. But we are one family because we stay together. No matter the challenge, no matter the battle, no matter the personal, no matter the things that happen to us personally, no matter the things that happens to us collectively, we stay together. When you have this mindset that we must stay together, no matter the heat, no matter the challenge, then you'll be strong. You'll be strong to be able to face it. Another point we must note is that our movement is built on the foundation order. The order that comes from Martin and the Kano is foundation. Is a basis on which our movement is the basis on which our movement stands. Anything outside of his order is division and distraction. Anything outside of the order of our leader is division. Anybody that goes contrary to his order has gone contrary to the movement. This movement is based on the vision and the revelations that the man, Mazna, put together, the instructions that got, the instructions that he got from above. You know, there are many people in this movement that no longer believe that this. But our leader did not when he made it very very clear that this movement, and he got the instructions to carry out what he's doing from the throne of God.
As you know, it is a network, and of course, Mazindo, right. As you know, this is a network issues, and we are still waiting for him to reconnect in order for him to finish up. Maz, if you can hear, please continue. All right, I think we have lost him. It is imperative, of course, for we to allow him to conclude, and I will try to see if I can get hold of him once more again. He is almost summarizing. I beg your pardon. And then, of course, I don't know. IPOB, one family. Last time, if it's not connecting, we will proceed. And then, of course, when he comes back again to us, then, of course, we will. I think he is the one calling me back. Mazi, please go ahead.
That do not believe in God or does not believe that this movement.
Okay, the network is really bad.
I do not have choice. I do not have choice of the things that he has said or done, and say that I believe this one, and I understand that his order is the basis for this foundation. Number two, we must also understand that the code of conduct, the code of individuals that do not give heed to the operations of the code of conduct, then you know that individuals are not interested in making the movement work, because an organization must have a code by which it works. Nations have constitutions. Organizations.
All right. We will proceed. I'll tell you what I will do. I will try to get an airtime so I can call him direct on a direct call. At least we know it is a direct call, because WhatsApp is not reliable. Mazi, you can proceed, or you are busy? Is it? All right, proceed, and then, of course, I will get him back on a direct line.
You're welcome. Our next topic, or rather program, sorry. Is he calling back? Okay. Next nine is the intro of National Executive. If I'm correct. Yes. Yeah, intro. Oh, sorry about that. I jumped one line here. Okay. The next is we are on break, and we are calling our comrade Mazi Chinedu Nwodo to come and entertain us with a song. I have never heard about this. I don't know you're a musician, Maz. I will be happy to hear what you have for us. You're welcome.
IPOB, IPOB, one family. Ndewo n'ụmụ Chineke. Ụmụaka o si adị n'ikuku na I'm happy. My name is Obi Prince Chinedu Nwodo. Nwa mụrụ aga na abọ na eri na aga na abọ. They won. So I had to go Cape Town ta. Where second the Kwanama. Ono mana I be a full mazin and the canona fu be okay. If you may fu be okay. Or does it call one bogo? I know na choose ka umetiaka. Yota man all the mwa. Makano ife na-eri ahịa riri n'obi ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-eme ọnya kpatara anyị ji wee fụbiga anyị oke nyanwa afụkwara anyị n'anya karịa maka ọ bụrụ na o meghe ha anya anyị anwụghị onye anyị mara ebe anyị nọ mana deeme na Chineke nna mere wee zụpụta na anyị dịka Maazị Nnamdi na onye ndu Mezaya ọ bịago anyị ncha ga na-akwa iri ugwu na ọ dịghị izi ịghọtago ọ sịghị na anyị gụkọtara akwụkwọ ọkụ nyu anyị aka na-agụkwa sa ha pụta ka anyị nwa ha pụtago ka anyị nwa na ha ji egbe anyị jiri pen jiri akọ na uche anyị che na onye egbe ka eji ekwuye nke ikpeazụ a bụ akọ na uche na pen ka eji ekwuye and ọ ga-adịgide n'aha Chukwu oke abịa ma ndewo wee were ohere a wee na-asịkwa ndị anọghị ebe a na o nwere ife na-apụ ha ma amakwa na ha nọ maka na the world is a global village otu anyị nọkwa aka na watch kwa anyị n'ikuku so ọ ya adị mma na-ekene ndị Cape Town na-ekene ndị Victoria na-ekene our coordinator na-ekene deputy na-ekene all the principal officer na ebe a onye ọ na-anwe ife ọ na-eme ekene si mụ n'ike nya gazie na ụmụ Chineke na obi dị m mma my message nwere ihe jeto KZN province bụ na anọ m ebe a amara m na KZN na o nwere ike ha nwee ezughị mana m bịara maka na anyị enwechi ife dị na dịka KZN onwe ozi onye ya ga na-anụ ife dị ka nnuchitezire ha m nwa nọ ebe a ịghọtago so dịka ife niile gawa agawa n'aha Chukwu oke abịa m Amen. Wee wekwala ohere a wee na-asị ịma na ka o si ife niile gacha ka o si so onye ama nga onye nwere egwu m wepụtara maka ndị Igbo maka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu maka ife a na-emekwa ebe a nwekwe nke m wepụtara maka na agụ ji m na asụsụ nkuye mmiri ka m ṅụọ so ya gazie na asị ka anyị gee ntị ka ama ma enye m ohere ka egwu a pụtagodo n'etiti ebe a na onwekwado ka o si wee dị na asịkwa m na n'otu a ka ọ dị n'otu a mmekwe otu a na mmadụ happy maka na mmadụ ka eji aka enere m anya iwu okorobịa dịcha ebe a kwa ihu malụ mma ụmụ asa na-achọ achọ ka e wee na-eko so umejikwa unu wee na-eko n'aha Chukwu oke abịa ma ndewo ekele unu ewere iwe nwa Chineke maka na asụsụ bụ isi akpụkpọ afụ ọnụ anyị kelere Innocent Arịa na nwunye ya Gloria Arịa ịma na abịa kwuba ife a na-ekwu kwa ụbọchị anyị na-akọ ọnụ soro onye nke a bụ onye ohi onye nke a bụ onye ama mana ife niile so na strọgụl ife niile agwacha Maazị Nnamdi Kanu o wee yi iwe ọma mpụtazi ọzọ echi o wee jee nara ego saịn na nawala onwe ọsọ Cape Town ọgbanatawa nọ ebe a ka ha na-ada agbanata ezo so mana anyị nọ so anyị kelere gị Arịa kelekwa kele ife niile na-emere kele ndị Cape Town niile maka na eze kwuru akwụdobe ya wụ na eze dị so anyị kenere gị kenesie gị ike nwa Chineke ya baala gị azụmụ South Africa IPOB ma ndị nọ ebe a ma ndị anọghị ebe a ma na-akpọkwa ma Ogechukwu Isu ọkwa na ịmụrụ nwa gị ụmụazị gị niile na-agbaghara aghara ihe ekpokọta ha ọnụ ka ekpe udo ma ọ ka ha dị na mma o nwekwara ka ọ dị so anyị makwa na ọkụ agịrị nwata ka ahụ eregbuye isi taa wee chegharịa imewekwara ya gboo ọkwa ka South Africa IPOB dị na maka anyị na-ekwu ife anyị ji wee nọrọ ebe a taa bụ maka na ife ajụgo ya ọdụzie ka ọ nwụrụ anwụ agba ya nkịtị ọ nwụọ enie ya so anyị hụrụ ntutu ụta na ma nwụ na South Africa IPOB ga na-aga n'iru na nke ikpeazụ a si na bido taa na ife dị iche ga na-adị na South Africa IPOB n'aha Chukwu Chukwu oke abịa ma pụrụ ime ihe niile. Ise. A na-agbara ọsọ ndị Igbo anyị apụtago onwe a na-agbara ọsọ onwe a na-agbara ọsọ ndị Igbo anyị apụtago onwe a na-agbara ọsọ onwe a na-agbara ọsọ ndị Igbo anyị apụtago onwe a na-agbara ọsọ onwe a na-agbara ọsọ a na-agbara ọsọ ndị Igbo anyị apụtago onwe a na-agbara ọsọ ọha amarike ndị Igbo niile onwe a na-agbara ọsọ onwe a na-agbara ọsọ onwe a na-agbara ọsọ eze be anyị onwe a na-agbara ọsọ senetọ be anyị onwe a na-agbara ọsọ senetọ be anyị onwe a na-agbara ọsọ representative onwe a na-agbara ọsọ representative onwe ha na-agbara ọsọ ndị ajọ mmadụ onwe ha na-agbara ọsọ ndị Igbo anyị apụtago onwe ha na-agbara ọsọ onwe ha na-agbara ọsọ ndị Igbo anyị apụtago onwe ha na-agbara ọsọ onwe ha na-agbara ọsọ ndị Igbo anyị apụtago onwe ha na-agbara ọsọ onwe ha na-agbara ọsọ obi Igbo anyị apụtago onwe ha na-agbara ọsọ ego bụ na anyị apụtago onye nnọchi anyị ụzọ anyị akwatuo ihe ịbụ senetọ ịbụ onye arụmana n'ala Igbo nwetakwaghị dị ya isi maka na otego wetụla anyị pụta ihe niile a na-eme nwere onye anyị na-agbara ọsọ maka ibutuzi anyị ụzọ ego anyị ji wee na-edi ihe ọdịgo mma bụ na ọdịgo mma anyị apụtago bụ na anyị apụtago ndị nwere ife apụtago onwe a na-agbara ọsọ onwe a na-agbara ọsọ onwe a na-agbara ọsọ onwe a na-agbara ọsọ onwe a na-agbara ọsọ
Thank you very much, my brother. Please, a round of applause. A round of applause, please. A round of applause, please. All right. Bikono, as you know, our African rep has to finish up his speech. Very, very important. It will not be normal that, it's cut off without him landing. So I want to see if we can try again to get hold of him. It is very important. All right. Maz, if you can hear me, go ahead.
So, as I was saying, another foundation is our code of conduct. Okay, you must guide yourself by these principles. Our leaders order following strictly the code of conduct, because there's a reason that laws are made. Laws are made because so that human beings do not behave like animals. Okay, and code of conduct is the way that is what we have put together and said that we should follow this way. Another point that you must note is that there's a whole lot of gossip and blackmail going on in this movement. Do not get yourself involved. Take yourself away from anything that is gossip, anything that has to do with blackmailing people or sharing the blackmail of others. Now, what I mean by this is what do you term as gossip? Number one, talking about people's personal life, things that do not have anything to do with the progress of this movement. It is gossip. Okay, what they do with their personal life is not your business. Our business is what we do with the opportunity that we have to move the movement forward, to make sure that our nation is recognized. Okay, so you must take yourself away from gossip and do not share anything that concerns it, anything that concerns gossip and blackmail. We don't have all the energies in the world. So reserve your energy for the things that are important. And do not gossip fellow members and all of that. And every accusation, anybody that if you must accuse somebody, if you have any hurt against anybody, then you must make sure that you back it up with evidence. If you do not have evidence to whatever that you want to accuse anybody about, leave it by the side. And if you have any hurt against somebody, take it to your leader according to the rank of leadership, according to the prescription in the code of conduct, according to how it is prescribed in the code of conduct. It is very, very important. Very, very important. Do not accuse people falsely, because these are certain things that are creeping up. These are things that have destabilized the movement. People have come up with all sorts of lies, blackmailed people, good people that are committed to this work, that have committed resources, committed their lives, committed their time, committed everything that they have, and sacrificed a whole lot. Somebody somewhere will just come up because the person is envious of them, because the person is envious of the kind of attention that they get. For one reason or the other, on us to begin to shake. You don't know, but you are hurting someone, and you're going against that oath that we ought to. Lastly, you must limit your energies to the things that promote our struggle. Only. Any other thing apart from that is a distraction. We don't need distraction. It used to be more than this. Many people have fallen out. The few people that we have, we must maximize our energies for the right cause. Anything that will not, that is why I don't engage myself with discussions that are not important. I don't engage myself with people that throw gossip here and there and are only interested in what people do with their personal life or something like that. Okay, and this is how I want us. This is the kind of mindset I want us to carry. Anything beyond this is a distraction. Okay, it's not like when somebody hurts you, you do not have rights to be angry and all of that. You have right to be angry, but it should not become a source of distraction or a source of blackmail or a reason why you should be looking out for the downfall of your brother, just as we said in the book. So, I will conclude by the way I started, by commending you for all that you've been doing, for your doggedness and for staying through. Okay, and I want you to understand that everything that we are doing here is not just for us, and it's not just for our time, it's not just for our generation. What we are doing, we are fulfilling what the generations before us couldn't fulfill. They started, but they couldn't finish. And we are committed to finishing it so that the generations after us will enjoy the finished work. What we should have enjoyed, what our fathers did, or the efforts of our fathers, if they had finished it. We should finish so that what we suffered, generations that are coming afterwards will not suffer it. And the sacrifice of the generation for us will not be in vain. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. I feel.
Thank you very much, our African rep. Thank you very much. We appreciate. All right, so that was our African rep, Mazi Tarinami, speaking to us this evening. And of course, you have heard what he has to say. We are proceeding. And of course, I think where we are now is the introduction of national executives and their speeches. And then of course, number one is my humble self, Mazi Ikechukwu Onoha. All right, I'm going to be brief about this. IPOB, One family. All right, I'm not going to take long. As a matter of fact, there was a speech prepared for me by Lolo, but I don't have it. I'm going to speak from heart. I've been waiting for this opportunity to speak my mind. And I will applaud with you, please, to pay attention and listen to me. Very, very important. The problem we have in IPOB is that you have made other people's enemies your enemy without even knowing why they are fighting. Maybe I am fighting with Mazi Alia. I know exactly why I'm fighting with him, but you don't know why me and him is fighting. And I will come to you and tell you all the bad things about Mazi Alia. You will join me. You form ally with me. You hate him. But if I ask you, what has Mazi Alia done to you? You don't know. You are fighting another person's battle. And as a man, it's not supposed to be like that. As a man, you must have your own stand. If you fight with somebody, you must have a reason why you are fighting. Don't fight another person's war. It is actually unbelievable that people, because you heard somebody say something about somebody, then you carry it, you run with it, and the person becomes your enemy. And that is number one. Now, I'm going to use myself as a case study because why we are here, it is called peace and reconciliation, right? So if you know what is in your heart, this is a good opportunity to do what? Speak out. When you speak out, you are what? You are free. There is something that our African rep said. I don't know if we were listening. He said that people hate each other because of the gift you have. We are one family. We are fighting for the same cause. And also, we are running for the quest for Biafra. But because your brother is talented in one area, you hate him for that. Instead of you finding out, because we are all talented in different areas. And when he gave me pure, I am Mazike Chukwonoha. I speak on radio, I do all those things. But look at this, our brother. Where is he? Where is that our brother? Kennedy, I think Kennedy, ne? I've been seeing this man all these years doing this thing, standing like this. I can't do it. Pure. Mandana Aqua Buru Flaga. Or easy. You know? His area go post here. Ebihon Emena Biafra. Biafra de megiri. Naga. Tiyo weri ya na ona ore bu flaga kuni hueba. Manama kwa maga megiri. Agama akulia. The same thing applicable. I am not a leader. I can be a coordinator. And may we walk, is what you walk here. So if you give me a unit, within 2 weeks, on your idea. Yeah, pure. So I will not be jealous in my national, my zonal coordinator. No, my hair, no, my hair. But when you give it to me, I can't do it. Magas said the whole zone, which is exactly what is happening in IPOB. Apota form war kakusi yotago against a coordinator, but against Oyedio Tua. Anogidi. Then I see him take here over 2 weeks. Akushime family meeting. You know, this is the problem we are having that we need to really what sort out. And when you give me a mete of my megini, gaga. I am proud to say this. I know how many people on Soptagoro. Na here basa radio. Ndini broadcast na radio Biafra. I trained all of them. Tell them I said so because I was the first person in Bidoro IPOB satellite station, South Africa Bidoro, in 2016-27. I started it and I began to train all of them. Ike Peters, how watching I trained them. Do you understand? Because someone know who large guy so that I can move forward. And I'm busy in some area, but I'm not here. They can go ahead. So what am I trying to say? Imani he gave me na IPOB, pota meya. Imani gave me te ofuma. And when I me kwani ya koporo ya, unless mona he met you ofuma, then we can talk about it. Yotala, man, why not? I mean, the oldest coordinator, whatever you may call it, in South Africa, and on a mayor to the core, you can't beat it. Yes, but then when don't have phone, why should it be only him? It is only him because it's a calling.
You get a meguya na I otago the thing. Now, every people's person. Ya kukundi mother megini. Ege auntie. You otago. One way go leader. When he call people, they will not listen to him. Yeah, will gift. Oh, and I what and again. Nanya. So all I give up for equal jealousy among us. We are going forward. Don't be discouraged with the number of people we have here. Iotago, and we leaders here. So the news will spread. People will hear. And all of the leaders embrace here what we are here for today. It will filter to what? To your units, to your zones. It's as simple as that. Now, in order for me to summarize, because I don't have time, I am not happy in IPOB. I'm going to be honest with you. Emego Muncha, a lot has been done to me. Why? Because of my gift. It is a gift that Chukwuka gave to me. Now, why do I know it's a gift? I started broadcasting on Radio Biafra from 2016. I was sponsoring Radio Biafra that time, alone with my own money. He is only one I want to send them airtime from Cape Town then in 2017. On him airtime, I was struggling. The remote himself maybe na street and I hold there for 2 months. This is what I went through in IPOB. But because now when the people are like when they see you are doing something, because that time we started, we will be broadcasting for 5 hours, 10 hours, only 2 viewers or 3 listeners. After a while, it blown open. I went almost 20,000, 50,000 listening to us live. All over Biafra land. And you're for beginning a bido. People, man, they batachara POB day before he start. I'm talking about myself. You have the platform, you can come and talk about you. It's fine. So I've been accused of many things. Laptop or IPOB na bana bala Israel. You know, when I landed at Israel, coordinator na laptop IPOB begede boso. Thank God, this laptop there, this is the laptop I started with, and that was the exact laptop as Namuzuru. On the Mokas boy, that was the laptop. Now we have perfected the act of blackmailing POB, the act of blackmailing. You know what you mean here? Or why you got about God will make destroy your name. When they put us na IPOB, what kind of war, you know? And I'm not bragging that I'm a lawyer because I wasn't a lawyer all along. I started as a nobody, and by the grace of Chukwuka Abiyama, I become a lawyer. As an IPOB is from a school, IPOB is the one that was training me as a lawyer. But I worked in a very big company in this country called Vodacom, where they have bursary. You study whatever you want. Vodacom paid for my studies. I have 2 degrees, all paid by Vodacom then. But all this lies was going around everywhere. Even up to today, as we were here, one of my comrades approached me, and then there was an audio that was circulated that me and the Kenga are the ones who are going after our leader. I mean, what people say, that I must come out and denounce the Kenga and what have you. I said, listen, from Mozambique. Because of what? IPOB. He was a listener to my program from Mozambique. And he called me and said, I want to come to South Africa and start to see if I can progress there. I said, yeah, we are one family. We are under oath. Come. He came to South Africa. You see this social media, I built it for him I opened his Facebook. I did everything for him, taught him everything about media. And he grew. I didn't know he had other motives. And when he fell apart, I also kept my own line because that was not where we are going. It's not where we come from. So it is so disingenuous that people will now say me and the Kenga. But I'm just saying this so that we can hear. So what I'm advising is whenever you hear something about your fellow comrade, we just took an oath now. We remove our shoes and people think it's a joke. It is dangerous weapon. If you cannot come and put your family on the line, put your generation on the line, and then you go around and do something else. No. And you cannot fight for the oath. Allow the oath to fight for it. contrary to that oath you took, the oath will come after you. So stop this thing of doing witch hunting, going after your comrades, saying things you don't know. We are under oath. Do something. It's going to happen. I'm telling you. It's not this thing. Wipe me and my family. You think it's just a message. There is power in a spoken word. I got Ojeba, Tuanzueba, this is Omenana. Also, involved. A lot of things is what involved. So I'm speaking my heart here because we call this peace and reconciliation. I met our leader in Israel. The day I met our leader, I was approaching him. You see where you are standing? Halfway, he screamed and said, Ike Chukwuonoha, Ike Chukwuonoha. He called my name 3 times. You are a bomb broadcaster. You are a bomb broadcaster. That was what our leader said to me, and it was a confirmation. It is a gift. When God gives a man a gift, you cannot take it away from him. Also, go and find your own what? Gift, because we are all gifted in different avenues. It's as simple as that. So because I'm going to stop here because of our time. All I'm trying to say is this. If we want IPOB to work, if we want IPOB to progress, let us stay in our lane. We all have lanes. The coordinators have their own lane. The followers, we have our own lane. The office bearer, office leader, you have your own lane. Any day you begin to go to your fellow comrade and say, "Nah, like we hear this guy in the secretary," you are starting what? Division. He will agree with you and say, "Nah, this guy is useless." Before you know it, unity agasa. So please, we need to be what? United. We need to be in order. Now, in summary, for me to finish, I want to talk about something, and I want to talk about it very, very important. And I'm trying to remember when we started IPOB in 2015, it was indeed one family. When I joined it, we do things together. Cape Town, Johannesburg, it was one family indeed. Things have spoiled, but let me tell you one thing. Please do not be discouraged. Our leader said, I need 100 men to get Biafra. People do not understand that word up to today. People were asking, but how can you go to war with 100 men only? They don't know what he was talking about. But I'm telling you, those that are still here, those that have remained, they are the what? The 100 men Master Nandekadi was spoke about. Because today our leader is in incarceration. We are standing in gap for him. Can you imagine if all of us has gone back to our tents and our leader is there? After all he have done, after all the sanitization, after all the broadcasts he have done, everybody has turned around. We are few in number, and this is the way it's supposed to be. Trust me when I tell you, because when our leader come out, which he will, trust me, our leader will not die in jail. Never. He will not. Can I tell you why he will not die in jail? God, if not the Canada is in jail, then that means God is a liar. When God calls a man to do a work for him, he will not rest until that work is what? Done. So Martin Nandekano cannot do his work halfway and just go like that. No, he needs to come back and he needs to do what? Finish all he have done. Now, finally, please, when it comes to the issue of finance, the reason why I stopped broadcasting on Radio Biafra, for those who might want to know, is because they told me you are not allowed to host Biafra. I said to them, but when I came back from Israel in 2010, now this was the vision of our leader before his incarceration. He said to me, Kechuku, I want to divide South Africa into nationals. This is from Nandekan. You can write it down. Whenever he comes out, you can say, Mazi Kechuku said so. He said, Johannesburg will be a national on its own. Durban on its own. Cape Town on its own. Pretoria on its own. Then every other unit can now join each of the national that is close to them. He said the reason why he wants to do it like that is because of the problem that you people are having in South Africa. So that everybody will be on their own and be their own what national. And each national must have their own account. I'm telling you what Mazen Nandekano told me. Write it down. Each national must have their own account. And each of those accounts, one must have access to all of them. Mazen Nandekano told me this. And I'm speaking this because we are under oath, which we've just taken like that. So that is why when it comes, but that Master Nandekano told me A, And DOS is telling me B. So where do I stand? Do you want me to go for DOS and ignore the supreme leader of the struggle? So this is where Mazike Chukwono has stand. So if they ask you tomorrow, I speak with Master Nnamdi Kanu one-on-one. And what I'm doing is what he said to me. As far as what he says to me, because you cannot be greater than your boss. A servant cannot be greater than his master. You can tell me DOS is wise. Wise for what? Did DOS start IPOB? Did DOS, were they there when God gave Master Nnamdi Kanu this revelation? Absolutely not. The man who started this movement, the man who had the vision, whatever he says, do what? Goes. And what I'm telling you, I lie not. If I lie, let me not live to see tomorrow. I am telling you live. What? Because I've sat with this man, Master Nnamdi Kanu. I've ate with him. I've discussed with him. I know everything that needed to be known. So, please, I am not trying to, people who are saying, it's quite unfortunate how our people has been brainwashed. They don't even understand what is what. All I'm saying in summary is this. A master cannot be greater than his master. If you say that DOS is everything, where does that leave Master Nnamdi Kanu? It's as simple as that. And I ask you again, between what Master Nnamdi Kanu said and what DOS said, which one is superior? I'm asking you, which one is superior? If what Master Nnamdi Kanu is superior, then what is this whole noise about DOS is this and that and that and that? I don't have a problem with any leadership. But what I'm saying, when you are a leader, a coordinator, and you are in conflict with your national coordinator, then your leadership is useless. It's as simple as that. So I am for Master Nnamdi Kanu, and it's as simple as that. IPOB.
IPOB. Mazi, no. Mazi, Barrister Ikechukwu, with all due respect, that man you refer to as Ikenga, I have problem with that. His name is, I will always remain, Chibuze Guatu. He is nobody as far as this struggle is concerned. And we all know the meaning of Ikenga in Igbo land, so he's not closer to that.
Okay, Mazi, I withdraw. I withdraw. No.
Thank you. Obviously, his name he's not worthy to answer that name. He arrogated that name to himself. Ndị Igbo si na onye kpunye onwe ya okpu eze. Oruo mgbe o yere omegini. Okpubugwe ya. So he already stripped himself by himself. So thank you all. Then moving forward, we are still in intro of national executive speeches. I don't know. Okay, Maz, are you the one in line? So, okay. IPOB, the information reaching me, there is one of our coordinator by name Maze Ego Chinyere, Garden Road coordinator. If you are here, please, can you come and please, can you come and address us, because I'm just hearing that you need to go. His flight is about to leave, so he needs to address the audience. Mazi, please, you have 3 minutes. Thank you.
IPOB. IPOB. One family. All hell. All hell. Nnamdi Kanu ọmalịcha nwa Chineke nyelu ụmụ Biafra ka obodo anyị ka mụ na gị biri. Chineke nyelu ụmụ Biafra obodo anyị ka mụ na gị. Ụgwọ ọnụ ya, ije okwu ya, omume ya, kọmputa ọha. Ụmụnne m ụmụ Chineke ekene m ọnụ. Afọ m bụ Maazị Israel Edikachukwu Egochinyelu, coordinator IPOB Garden Route. Onweghị efe m ma m ga-ekwucha because na okwu ekwugo onwe ya. Mana ọbịbịa m bịara ebe a n'ọdị mma ka mme ka ụmụ Chineke mara na Nnamdi Kanu bụ Chineke kpọnyere anyị ya. Ọnwa Chukwu ka ọ bịara maka anyị nwa. Nwa ihe ọzọ ọ bịa bụ maka anyị nwa. Mgbe na-asị ụnụ nwa bụ ndị kwụ kwụsị ike, ihe na-emekwa n'ụnụ jisie n'ike. Ama m na ọ dịrị easy because every unit na battle with one thing or the other, which affected my unit. But n'ike nke Chineke anyị ka akwụkwọ ya wee na-aga. Mana a sị na osite atadịba mma ọ dịbara gbuo. So biko ka ije anyị jere ebe a, anyị macha ndị si ebe dị iche iche wee bịa. Ije anyị jere anyị na-aga kịta na-abụ maka na ọkọ wedịra anyị nwa mama na ọka anyị were anya wee fụ ihe ọma ya edebe ndị na-abịa ọha ji aga ije a. So biko ụmụnne m asị ka ọma na anyị mma o daalụkwanụ.
Maazị Ndewo, thank you. We are still there. Introduction of the National Executive, and we call on Mazi Innocent to do that one. All right.
IPOB, one family. For those of us who are in the National Forum, you will know that before now, we have already appointed new executive of IPOB South Africa, even though on that day we call it acting executive, acting national coordinator, acting deputy. So everything there is acting. So it's time for our executives for us to know who they are. And I don't know their name one by one, but I will use style to make sure all of them that are present here, we stand so we can see who they are. First of all, I would like to call on our acting deputy, Vitalis Ibe, Aka Biafra. What Guzoron? Now, his deputy or acting deputy, Mazi Emmanuel Okoye, also the secretary of Western Cape. That person, Anna Wageu, the deputy IPOB now. He's a strong member of West. I've never seen him miss a meeting. I don't remember. Maybe he have, but I can't remember. So I haven't seen him miss a meeting. He's always there, even when he doesn't have any position. No other person a high esteem, and that is why we give him to National to help Mazi Vita, because he's also the oldest member I know in this room now in IPOB. Yeah. Yes, he's the oldest. So I'm going to call upon the next in line, our secretary, our national secretary, which is Mazi Lawrence. He's from KwaZulu Natal. He's representing him. Maazi Wodo is from the same place. He's not here with us. Maazi Pastor Lawrence is not here with us, but he is the acting secretary. Followed by deputy acting secretary, which is Maazi Tim Obi. He is from Johannesburg zone, and he's not here with us. Maybe one thing or the other. We are not fighting anybody who is not present here. We give that person a benefit of doubt. We know how difficult things is now in South Africa. So chairman and our chairman, maybe they don't have enough, or maybe they are not in the town, or maybe they are not around. Some of them might be sick. So we are not fighting anybody that didn't make it here. So I'll go ahead and call upon the financial secretary of IPOB South Africa, which is Madam Gloria Lea from Western Cape Town Zone. Can we see you? So for those of us who don't know her, Adazion has been there. In fact, she joined the same time I joined, which is early 2013. That's the same time she joined. She has done a lot of work for us here in Western Cape. And when she do that job, in fact, when we have program, all our comrades will go and rest. That is who she is. She's been planning from all the protests we have been to in Western Cape. She has been the pioneer and brain behind it, behind the organization, making sure, especially when we went to Parliament, we've been there a couple of times. We have been to British Council and so many other places like ETV. We have been. She has been preparing it. In fact, once you have protests, give her time, give her all the things she needs, and consider it done. So we are still happy to have you. Many things were said about her. So I'm very, very happy that all South Africa is here today and they can see who she is. That person, our Comrade Ikechukwu mentioned his name here, went to the radio and was saying that she picked her from the street. Does she look like somebody that will speak from the street? She have a family. She have 3 grown-up daughters. I'm saying this because IPOB, when it comes to finance, we know that is where our problem is. But I'm saying this today so that we have confidence in who is there. She's from Biafra, but originally from Malawi. And she have a good heart to work for Biafra. She's an asset. Anything you want concerning Biafra, call her. She's there. So many people are doubting if she truly is a Biafran. Then in her, you can see what a Biafran is. So we encourage her. You have seen her. She have her children that already grew up. They are all here. So you can see that all the lies that people are dishing out on the same radio she was fighting for to make sure it's built up. Today, you can see that they are all liars. So, Adazion, we thank you. And after hearing our leader's voice, last, that is what revived her back. So we welcome you. Stand where you are, nothing mega. And I will also use this opportunity for those of us who don't know him. He's, I've called you before, you need to stand. All executive must stand if I call you. So she also have her assistant. She also have her assistant, who is Maazi Nwa Hashem. Many people don't know him, but you remember last meeting we had with Inene, she was telling South Africa that the deputy of Mrs. Alia is there, and that's the deputy. Mazi Valentine Ezenwa Hashem. So, unu ga-ahụ na ọgodi onye a n'ebe a, ndị South Africa, unu tụcha ego ofuo, onye akwụọ ya. So, ụjọ atụla onye ọwụlọ, ebe ọwụla ị nọ na South Africa today, ọwụ na ị na-ahụ m na vidio. Di onye awụ onye na-ejidere unu ego, elezi ihe ga-amapụ gị obi. Ka ihe ga-amapụ gị obi, ego unu ufu anyị ga-were ụlọ ya. O nwere adreesị, nwee surname. So why are we afraid? Ya chọrọ onye ga na-ejidere anyị ihe. Our leader si ya na o ruole ya wete, o wete. Asị wete, o wete, ti nke ya. Ọwụ ndị na-anara anara. So enwere m confidence in him and our finance. Enwere m confidence in him. And together with the national national coordinator we have, with the deputy. So we are on the right track. I will also use the opportunity to call upon our media head. He already introduced himself. Mazi Ikechukwu Onora is our media head. So South Africa nwere ihe niile. Unu ga-ahụ na ndị nwere media head, because onye nwa media head the whole world. Ọ Mazi Ikechukwu a. Onwegoro onye ọzọ a na-akpọ ya ọwụ onye ahụ ọ ya nwa. So unu ga-ahụ na ebe somebody like him who's the media head in South Africa, when I na-achọ. That is why now this program today, Radio Biafra is right here. So we welcome you and we love that position. Biafra Radio. Onye ọzọ m na-akpọlite our diplomatic head. Amatara m onye ọwụ only when the war have started already. And I now choosing that I ga-eso ka at least ka ọ na-enwekwere ndị anyị nwekwere around. Maazị Vita kpọrọ ya bịa meeting I made online one day. So I can't happen n'isi since then because of the way he speak and everything. And thank God, diplomatic head of IPOB South Africa. That is him from Pretoria, Mr. Ike. Keep standing. You know, Mazi Ikechukwu, keep standing. Now, I'm calling the next person in this, the welfare head, Mazi Kenzaki. Mazi Kenzaki is not here. Ahwadi Charaya, so no problem, but he resides here in Western Cape. So, diplomat Mazi Kenzaki is not here with us, but he took excuse. And I will call upon the assistant welfare head, which is Wada Rose from Western Cape. Iwu executive keep standing. Kemgbe ewere ya n'ọrụ anyị ahụbeghị ya. And I chọrọ nwaanyị, anyị chọrọ ụmụ nwaanyị n'ime executive ahụ. So, and nwaanyị na-ele anya, ndị captain ga-agwa gị that yes, onye ji as IPOB member ji mmadụ. Ọ dịkwa ka Joyce m hụkwara from Johannesburg. Ịgodo otu o si eme, ị ga-amakwa na ejikwe mmadụ dị ya. So anyị ji mmadụ, nwaanyị ọbụla ị hụrụ na unit unu, na-eletenu ha anya ọfụma. Ha chịla ma ha enwee moto ha ji ala, bulanụ ha, bikonu. And Madam Rose na-abịakarị na-achọ moto o ji ala while hefty men ajụrụ na Cape Town. Ya emezikwala ọzọ. So, Nwada Rose, ndị executive a na-eche gị, zụta ezigbo phone ka ị nwee ike join ya na-anụ ihe a na-ekwu because ihe niile ha na-emewo online. So, anyị enwebenu provost, anyị enwebeghị other things, enwere ndị m chefuru. Okay. Joyce, on a position. What other Joyce? Joyce, get position again at national. Nothing yet. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so now here the members of executive in a line are not 24 hours, but even he made this executive, even he made this inside this executive now, and when those are added, they had to make that executive very, very strong and unbreakable. And those are all the zonal, all the provincial head, just like me. I'm part of that executive. And here may claim that part of that executive because I'm a Western Cape coordinator. The same thing with somebody like Olewe. He's there as he is there in the executive as a provincial rep of Johannesburg, Gauteng. And Wodo is also part of that executive because he's a provincial rep for KZN. So when you also not the executive, then apart from that, this is all our executive members. So because onye ọbụla nọ here, aka Biafra, ọzọ kwakwa, ọzọ ndewo unu nwere ike nọrọ ọdụ. Then I basically went in our national, the coordinators are egwu. So I want to a coordinator from any part of South Africa or any unit is from. You are also indirectly or directly part of this executive. The coordinators are this executive need in order to be able to function very well. Back to the MC.
Mazindewo. Yeah. Good. Ịma na asị na onye nna ya nọ n'eluigwe ada eje ọkụ mmụọ. Onye ọbụla nwere asị na nnụnụ ọbụla efuru n'iro ọ na-agba egwu. Ihe na-akụrụ ya egwu nọ n'ime ọfịa. So on this note, our next in line is our listener is Maazi Okoro, National Diplomatic Head, Ambassador. He speaks for us where we cannot. Maazi, it's your turn, please.
IPOB, one family, Honorable one. Good afternoon, great men and wonderful ladies. My name remains Maazi Ike Clayton Sokolo, Diplomatic Head, Pretoria. All right, that's my first time here on the stage. I'm sorry, a bit intense, but okay. Okay, first and foremost, reference and compliment number one, Vitalis, our coordinator. And this man will not go see me here, I'm sorry. Because he has been following me all over, man, like you must come here, whether you like it or not. Yeah. All right. Thank you to all the special coordinators. in the region. Thank you to our assistant. Thank you to Mazi Olewe. Is it Olewe? Yeah. And Mazi Alia and the wife, wonderful woman, Gloria. Thank you so much, ma'am. We truly appreciate you. You're one in a million. Okay. First and foremost, greetings to everybody I didn't know and the ones I know. I truly appreciate everybody for coming here today. I truly appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for honoring this invitation. We truly appreciate you. And I just want to put something down quickly about diplomat. First and foremost, diplomatic duty is a formal communication typically given by a representative of a state that promote national interests while maintaining positive, while maintaining positive international relations. Key character include carefully choosing word to avoid conflict, a focus on cooperation and share goals, and an emphasis on value like democracy, human rights, and international laws. Diplomatic speech are used to build alliance, express solidarity, and advance nation position on global issue through peaceful dialogue and negotiations. Basically, this just a small overview of a diplomatic work. I don't want to go too much because we don't have time. We only have till 7 o'clock. So I just want to use this opportunity to thank everybody here. And I want to tell you more about this Biafra that maybe you guys don't know. I'm a bona fide Biafran. Mother, father, grandfather, Biafrans. My father was a Biafran commander. He was a commanding officer. I don't want to call the name of the battalion for safety reasons, but I did not join this struggle. I was born this struggle. I'm a bone of a Biafran soul, so I don't know about you. And Biafra is a spirit that nobody can quench, a spirit that nobody can overcome. If you have a Biafran blood running in your vein, I need you to understand there is a reason why you're here. You have a calling. And until you come to the fulfillment of your calling, you cannot sail. I'm sorry. Because every Biafran has got a special divine calling on everybody here. Until you go back home and check what is it that Chukwu Okike Abiyama wants you to do. And you come and help us. We need you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been arrested. He's been incarcerated for very long now. Biafrans, please. We have one man who is more than a million. Mazio Hamadike is one, but he is one in the whole universe. If we Biafrans cannot save him, just go home, know that we are done. We are finished. Because if that man dies, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dies, sir, please answer your phone outside. Sir. Sir, please answer your phone outside, please. So what I'm trying to say is, please let us unite. We are here for peace and reconciliation. If we have differences, let's put it aside. We are here because of one goal, and that's Biafra, nothing more. One thing we don't understand is we truly don't know the depth of Biafra. Truly, if you know what Biafra stands for, You guys are the most fortunate people in this universe. Every Biafran on earth is the most fortunate person on earth. Because where you came from is not where others came from. Hello? You all are the ancient people that created life in existence. And Biafra is the last miracle that is going to happen on this earth. And until you and I get up and take it by force, no one will do that. This is not a time to play. We are under attack. Full force on our case. The international people are all over our necks. They want to make sure they kill each and every one of us. And it's our duty to rise and defend ourselves. Defending ourselves is to stand by you as my brother. I stand by you. We become one. Take away the anger. Take away the differences. You are more than what you think you are. The problem we don't want to embrace is you don't want to see the greatness inside of you. None of you guys want to believe that they are great until you've been told. And that's not good. I'm sorry. So for time constraint, I will tell you guys that please and please, we need to stand by Mazin Nandekano. He's the only person that have proven truth whiter than snow. That's why he gave us 3 power, 3 strength. If anybody can remember what he said, equity, fairness, and justice. Anybody want to challenge this? With these 3, you can go anywhere. You can be the best that you can be. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Greater is he that is in us than he that is in the world. Please, let's rise. I am going to stand my ground. I'm going to fight. I've been approached by the zoo. Mazi doesn't know that, but I'm saying that here. I've been approached. And I'm not going to fall. I'm sorry. Nothing is going to make me go back. Until I die, I will be a Biafran. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Mazi, you don't have to be sorry about it. Yes. Thank you for your choice of words. Indeed, you have spoken as a diplomatic personnel. Thank you. We are going on very short break, and we're also calling on our brother, our comrade Mazi Chinedu Nwodo to come and entertain us with one more song while we are on break. Very, very little break. Mazi, come and give us another bump, or should I say, because now again, I was the first one. What did you say about oh, yeah, was on there, Abby? Okay.
Second one, Garaba. Okay, yeah, second one. IPOB, one family. They want to much neke. Unu mano wana kam mano bi angole. Ano kolono anache. Ahonka. The second one. Okay, just one track. Go, okay.
Excuse me.
Please, those outside, can you just come inside? Please. We are waiting for the DJ to come and. Please, let's hurry up. Let's hurry up. The time is fast running out. We're almost late. Okay. Anka. Because I'm a Anka. Biko batu na kaim bayana yozo. Our next in line before, as we are waiting for Mazi Chinedunwodo to get ready. Introduction of provincial reps and zonal coordinators. Provincial reps and zonal coordinators. I don't know who is going to champion this. Who is going to champion the introduction of provincial and zonal coordinators? Huh? Are you the one? Okay, Mazi Tochukwu. Okay, Mazi Tochukwu, please.
IPOB, one greatest family. DJ Ice. I welcome each and every one of us here in the name of Almighty Chukwuka Abiyama. As we all gather here today, I think we all know why we are here today. And I give Chukwuka Abiyama all the praises and thanks for bringing us together here today. On behalf of Cape Town, I welcome all of you today in a special way. Most especially our brothers that came from far distance. We are here today to say a very big welcome to you guys. You are all welcome in Cape Town. And we pray also, as you guys going back, any day, anytime you guys planning to go back, we pray that Almighty Chukwuka Abiyama will guide and protect each and every one of you. And we have a go back safety trip in the mighty name of Chukwuka Abiyama. Without wasting much time, we go on. IPOB. I think this moment, if you are outside, please come inside and join us, please. Those are the kitchen. If you are not busy, please, your name might be mentioned here. And everybody want to see you. The first person I have here on the list is Mazi Innocent Alia, Western Cape coordinator. Mazi Innocent Alia, big please, if you are here, we want to see you. We want to see you, please. We have much time for those activities, yes. And in a short period of time, I think we have to give a small break after we present our provincial and our zonal coordinators. We might have like 20 minutes time or 10 minutes time, you know, yeah, thereabout. Okay, thank you so much. The first person I mentioned here is Mazi Mr. Innocent Aria. Okay, maybe he's somewhere else doing something. Yeah. We all know him very well. He's a very good man with a kind heart, because we all know how each and every one of us behaves. Because this journey didn't start today. It was a long journey. And we appreciate each and every one of us with your efforts you are putting in Biafra here. IPOB. Yeah. The second person I have here on the list is Mazi Chinedu Modo from KZN. Please, if you are here, identify yourself, please. Can we give him an applause, please? Mazi, you are highly welcome. And our prayer goes to you also. Chukwuka Abiyama will guide and protect you. Whatever you lay your hands, blessings will go after you and your household. In the mighty name of Chukwuka Abiyama. The third person we have here on the list is Mazi Olewe Iwundo from Gauteng province. Mazi Olewe from Gauteng province. Is he around? Yes. I like before, every member to come right here, because we want to know who is who. It's very important. When we mention your name here, people want to see you. People want to know whom you are. Please. Please. We are not here for play. We mean our business, please, my fellow comrades. Chief, you're highly welcome. You're highly welcome. You came earlier on, but you haven't started. You're welcome, Chief. IPOB. I think I will record the name I called before. And yeah, I think the person is here. I want to present to you Mazi Innocent Aria, Western Cape Coordinator in our midst. Like I said before, we all know him very well. The way he started this journey, it looks like a child place. I'm the living witness. Yes, I was there when it happened. People called us so many names in Cape Town here. We were given names, but I thank God for a day like this. And I thank God for his life and life of his family. Because what he went through in IPOB, if I stand here to mention it or to describe it, I think day will come and night will come. But only what I have to tell him is that Chukwuka Abiyama is always your strength. I know the way you started this journey. You have never changed. You still remain the way you started it up until now. You are part of people that motivated me, even when I feel like I'm going down. When I look onto you, you spoke to me and you tell me some ways that keeps me moving. My able coordinator, I so much admire you. He's a powerhouse in Western Cape here. We all know that. The fourth person I have here on the list is Mazi Godfrey Rari. I think some of us didn't know him. He also is one of the strong pillars in this Western Cape. He stood up at the very first time, and he never gave up. They are the people that pilot Western Cape IPOB right from onset. They have never one day give up. So, Mazi, I throw it on you. Chukwuka Abiyama will be your strength also. This journey, you guys are parenting us with. I know it's not easy. I pray that Chukwuka Abiyama will guide and protect you. Whatever you want in this land of South Africa, Chukwuka Abiyama will multiply it for you 1,000-fold. The person I have here on the list again, I'm very ashamed that I didn't know his name. I'm very, very ashamed because I worshiped with him some years when I was staying on his area when we lived together. So I do worship with him, and I'm ashamed that I didn't know his name. It doesn't sound good. I have to do apology for that before I call him. Please, my fellow comrade, I'm very sorry for that. The person I'm calling here is Beverly Coordinator, the warlord. Sunday, Chuba, Maze, apology once again, please. This man here, I've worshipped on his unit. I can tell you also what I saw. He's a very strong warrior. When I was worshiping on his unit, there's a story he told me, like what my brother, my provincial coordinator called him now, a Masob. You know what that means? They started the journey also back at home till here. You know, I think all of us that are gathered here, it's not by mistakes. So, Mazi, I throw it to you again. Chukwuka Abiyama will be your strength. Everything you lay your hands in this land of South Africa till the rest of your life, I pray that Chukwuka Abiyama will multiply it to 1,000,000-fold. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is how we clap hands. I go on apology again to call this my fellow comrade. We are all together. I don't know. Okay, thank you for permitting me. I'm calling the person of Pelo Unit Coordinator. Flip. Kevin D. Mazi, Kevin D. Mazi, you're highly welcome today. Yeah. It doesn't sound good. I know you for a very quite long time, but you know, and that's part of me. I might know someone, but I don't care to know your name. But all I know is that I know you. Mazi, I know you from beginning. And I know what you went through. You still stand. Most of our comrades, they went through what this guy went through, and they fall apart. I'm not trying to, bring him so. Yeah, I'm telling you what I know, what he went through. But see, he's coming to meeting. This man was one of the members that they were trying to vote out. They spoke to him. They tried to convince him, but he said no. It doesn't work like that. He stands strong and stands firm up until today. So I'm trying to tell you guys something. People we bring out here in Cape Town, there are people that know what we are going through and what we want. They might look like, their parents might look like, but they are very serious people. Mazi, God will bless you and your household. Those things that you think you have lost is coming back to you by 100 million folds. Aka Biafra. Aka Biafra. The next person I have here on the list is Philip. Don't give me that eye, please. Just yeah. I'll mention Pero unit, Belfi unit. Why you didn't write your name, Mr. Yebichi? He didn't put his name here. Mine's on Yebichi. Yeah. The list was not the final. We have Parklands coordinator here, Mazi Onyebuchi Frank. Please can you stand up. IPOB. This man standing here, the moment I saw him in the IPOB, it's like I saw another new dimension. When he came, I thought he got nothing to offer. No, he took me, he took me, like I was surprised to saw what this young man is doing. So the moment he came to IPOB, he came with another dimension, and he fought so hard to keep pushing it. In terms of finance, you know how it runs, but he keep on pushing it. So these are the people that I'm presenting to you today, so that you guys will understand who we are working with. This is Mazoye Bichi Frank, Parklands coordinator. Aka Biafra, Aka Biafra. Mazi, God will always bless and protect you. Chukwu Kabiama will be with you. Sorry. IPOB Media, Cape Town. We all know that. Thank you so much. The last person I want to call here, I think I've called him before, but I think he went out. I'll repeat his name again. I'm calling in the person of Maazi Olewo Iwendo, Houghton. Okay. Hello. Yes. Yes. Yes, this is the person we are. Mazo Olewe Iwendo. Olewo. Okay, thank you. Sorry, this is Mazo Olewe, Johannesburg Zona Coordinator. Please, he's here also to talk to us before he will leave us.
Thank you, Mazedi. You have done a tremendous job. Thank you very much. We are going to call on Mazi Olewe because his flight na Kuzikwe Kwarapo. So therefore, he's going to have his floor, and after that, he will be leaving. So he's Olewe, and you know, when we mention some coordinators, they are all one, but some are strong. It's like when you mention Cape Town coordinator, you know that Cape Town Mboro. Now you are mentioning Johannesburg coordinator, and Johannesburg is even stronger than Cape Town in terms of numbers. Johannesburg, and all of us know it. All of us that are in Cape Town, we all come from Cape Town, Johannesburg. And Johannesburg have more number of our people. So he is the coordinator there. The only thing we are bigger than them is organization. Our own organization. In terms of meeting, Cape Town is stronger. But in terms of number, Johannesburg. So that is in Mazo Lewe.
IPOB, one family, and then one Muchineke. Buko Mazi Alia, Ekenegirine, Kenekwamada Gloria. Tuko Kabama Bagume o. Any man or woman that is not happy for you, Tuko Kabama will judge them instantly. You know, one thing we must understand. What is good will always attract something. So if you are not having challenges, that means you don't have something on you. So all we need to do is to make sure, say, God, help me to be like a basket. That whenever it comes, it goes away. But if it becomes a fish bond, that's when we begin to have enmity among ourselves. Because before I happen to be the zonal coordinator, Johannesburg Zone, by the grace of God, and Carting Provincial Rep. I greet you, my national coordinator, my deputy Emmanuel. I greet all the members in the house. Mazi Wunda, Mazi Joyce. We came from Joburg Zone. Some comrades couldn't make it. They missed the road. And sorry, the reason why I'm in a hurry because when I was booking my flight, I put my date for tomorrow. I don't know how it auto went back for today. So when I called them, so it was too late. My comrade, I want to encourage us all to remain resolute, formidable, determined, and unstoppable. As I said before, we are the full stop. When you write a letter, it's become full stop, it ends there. When we know as an OCC Hano no Ana Mado, we must know that for us to get Biafra, it will not be that easy. But the level in which we are now, Chukwu Okabema have had the cry of our people being massacred up until today. The death that is happening in diaspora, we are not happy. I'm number one person that if you can watch my heart on television, my brother, any man or woman or anybody who is against Biafra will bring on God and blow their head and move away. But we will not get it in that way. Maze, there is a lot we need to do. I will construct everything. The issue we have a very big problem, but it's not bigger than us. It shows how mighty we are. And for the fact the problem we had did not crush us to, like we come here now and find 5 people, that means we have defeated it. A lot of things has been going on. Since our leader was kidnapped, many people revealed. As Ikukuko and Hikokoko. No matter what is happening, I am happy that what happened now for us to see. How would it be that we get Biafra with such kinds of people we have? That means our people are in the matter steady. I have been married, but Chukwu Okabiyama have made it for us to be able to stand here till today. That when we get Biafra, we know ourselves, we know what to do. We know the journey we have traveled from up until where we are today. Johannesburg Zone, our people leadership, starting from Zurumike, Isu, through Okechukwu Isu, they tried to hijack IPOB Johannesburg Zone, which most of us saw the video. We had a series of meetings with the leadership, DOS, including DOS, Chike Doziem, several times. All the detail of Yemen and IPOB South Africa. They never take it upon themselves to resolve the problem till today. Abakaro face in a Bram Fontaine, they on a meeting. Bukoro everything. Maze, all they are aware of it. Many of us that Bakare, we say everything. Sadek rep no wia, Uromian and recently. All we heard of Uromian that na gonna matter name something. You pretend as if I'm with you, but behind the back, I'm something else. I did a UN embassy, got human rights embassy, got British embassy, got Kenya embassy. Lay all to them. We all know how we go around for when we call for protest. After we finish, Okechukwu and his Emmanuel received money. They went back to them and said that we are fake IPOB. My brother, that's why. How could you say we are fake IPOB? We went there and we did not represent ourselves as alone. A lot happened. I know how many times they call me over the night, try to convince me to be on their side. I say, "Man, more." And now I won't no him after going to if I tell you how it is, they have one as an enemy. Hana a counter attack of every progress we have in Johannesburg up until today. Now, I am a we went to UN. That will happen in 2023. We went to UN again. Emmanuel Simoni, that day, God saved him. Comrade wanted to kill him. I don't know if some of us went come to that program. We went on UN. You were there. They rushed him. Some comrade even waited for him to see if they would release him. But it was saved him that the cops took him with their car and don't know where they dropped him off to. These people have done horrible things to us. They even created units, created zone. This Ikenga Anonketa was the same person they brought in as a zonal coordinator. Now is another person called Boniface. They created the account. I said to them, okay, if you want us to use that account, can we have memo? We say that, okay, this is what our leader approved by Nenayanya. Up to today, they did not provide it. They say, go and pay money. Those are a group of people suspended by Sadek Rep. A man that could not even stand on his ground to say, this is what I stand for. He played around on chameleon side. He's on this side, he's on this side. The problem we have in South Africa now, if Mazio Biku stood his ground and said, this must happen, where we are now, we won't be here where we are now. The same account he wrote a memo and said nobody should pay him money to. It's the same account he is paying money into. So he will come this side and tell us a different thing, and this side is doing a different thing. Because Emmanuel is seeing money, Chuku Emmanuel, Agan Naji, who have repented now, we are still watching him. And Ikenga Bago also from South Africa, hide there on his own side. China Sanworu, Nzurumike, they contributed so horribly against our problem in South Africa. We went to JMPD to seek for a permit. They said there is another group. They were so disappointed that we have such faction that our leader is inside, kidnapped. And we came for a permit for the same issue. Now they called those people, the man in the assembly, they now came. They said that we should go and open a different IPOB to do our thing. We shouldn't use IPOB if we want to do protests. They called they called China Sanworu, called Uzurumike. They supported them for us not to get the permit. And this is not their jurisdiction. They were stepping in from Ekuruleni. And we targeted to beat them down. Our community said, no, we shouldn't fight. Let us do it amicably. But the glory of Chukwu Okabiama, they now see the truth. They now restore it back to Johannesburg zone now. That nobody will come and ask for a permit without us giving them approval first. So we have conquered them in that area. Since then, they are no longer disturbing, going to grab permits. 30th May, we would have a problem because what they do, they will go and get a permit and be next to us. During 30th May, what we're supposed to do together. JMPD people said, what is the problem among these people? The man even said to me, no, I know you at UN. You're the one who came there. Say yes. The man now told the GMP that this is the real people. They spoke on our behalf. So these are our real people. The next day they asked us to come. They didn't show up again. Okay, Chukwisu Nandiotia have caused a lot of problem in IPOB South Africa. And this thing that they did now almost caused a very big enmity between us and Cape Town. Most of us engaged something that we didn't know. But when we realized the fact, we put an end to it. Most of us become enemy because we refuse to dance on their tone. I know how much these people, even in Onzurumeke, I don't regard them. DOS there are many. But those few criminal individuals, I can never follow them. How can you not be able? They have never come to say something against Ikenga Anonketa and this guy called Udele. I've never seen it. Our leader said, a time will come when this movement will be cheered by people, not IPOB. When that Muslim man came out and said, oh, our leader prophecy has come to pass, but they have forgotten it. Now, see what they're talking about against him, which is very bad. My brother, even in South Africa where we're in now, all these small parties you see, we are the ones among those who fought this battle apartheid. That's why they could have all these small parties. This struggle can never be got. Even our ladies are outside now. We can never get it through him alone. When he was outside, he never condemned them on the broadcast. He's on his lane, but he's a man of wisdom. Most people who followed him, they are daft. That there is nothing to reflect. We spoke to him on April. He's very upset. He said when he come out, he will place a curse through the radio Biafra. Everyone will hear it and know that he said it. He said, we know. He said, we know that his word always come to pass. He's very upset. He does not receive any money from anybody from that side. They say they transfer 400,000 rands from that fraud account they open. They say, DOS account. What is DOS account? Our leader never give us any account and say DOS account. Up to today, nothing. Money is floating through that account. That account is being used by Zoo politicians to send them money to destroy them. I am sorry to those who have been bought over by them. My brother, we must continue saying the truth because tomorrow it will speak for us. Those who call themselves enemy, we are not enemy. We will continue preaching them to come back. A time will come when they will say, had I known. We must continue. Our leader have spoken. He said, nobody removed her, and we must maintain and working with her. I didn't hear it from anybody's mouth. He's repeated it again that he did not remove Nayanya and Wanda Gloria and our account in Cape Town. He said it. So he is the one that sent us to come for this gathering. We called all of them, okay, to visit them. We invited them, all of them, to say, come to Cape Town. They are talking their own thing. We did invite it. But I got because I can't quarter. So, my fellow comrade, please, I want us to be resolute. We must maintain it. We must continue. There will always be an issue. In every family, there's a problem. Have you changed your surname because of a problem? Have you killed your brother and sister because of a problem? Is a replica of what we are doing now. We must continue. We must remain resolute because there's no going back. As now, now we have seen the problem. We have to remove that ant from that meat, and we will eat the meat and continue. Our leader is inside because of us, and he will be happy to see that this convention happened, and now there is a peace, and there is a joy, there is a love, and among us. Let us support the leadership. Please, if there is something anybody is doing that you don't like, there's love. As in a gawa, but talk is we don't want to let us come together as one family. Let us not go back again. Please, my fellow comrade, I will stop now. This meeting will continue. We will still have another gathering in Cape Town or anywhere in Joburg. None of us will lack. Wherever this meeting will be called, we will have abundance to represent ourselves anywhere we need to go. Mazi Wundo, please, I want us to be very positive in what we say. Because what you say is what you will see. It's a seed, the zoo. There are people who have been bought by zoo. They will want to convince us. But we will not let them do that. IPOB, one family, honorable one. Ndewo na ụmụ Chineke. Ya gazie. Ndewo.
IPOB. Mazola Wendewo. You are highly welcome. Mazi Chinedu, please come and Come and do the next. Yes, KZN, Mazi Chinedu, Modo. The mic is yours.
Okay.
IPOB, one family, peace and reconciliation. All the I kpọrọ ndị niile anyị akpọ ka ha bịa ebe a ka South Africa nwee ike wụrụ otu. Mana ọ dị nka ife a na-eme nwere ndị chọrọ inwe ya iche. Mana IPOB wụ one and IPOB wụ one. And anyị nọ ebe a today na-asị ka ọ dị na mma n'aha Chukwu oke abịa ma. Nụkwarụ na olu m na agụ na agụ m. Sirike, yes, Sirike, yes, Sirike. Sirike, Sirike, yes, Sirike, 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 yes, Sirike, yes, Sirike, yes, no, yes, Sirike, yes, Titi, yes, Sirike. Chimama, Chimama, Chimarobimo, yes, it is your mouth. Yes, it is. 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 Imo, Bakutemo. Akutemo, Chukwu kabịa ma onye ndụ kebo. Ana m ayọ gị ụtụtụ n'efifie. N'abalị si ka onye nwe anyị enedewe anya. Obi tiwara na ka ekwe onye nwe anyị enedere anya. Ihe siri ike, ihe siri ike, nne m Chimama, ihe siri ike, ihe siri ike, gbakute m. Siri ike, ihe siri ike, ihe ike. Ana m na Chukwu okike abịa ma ụgbọ onye na-efe mgbanwu na o ji wepụta ifeọmụ na siri ka dị mfe. Ama m na onye nwanyị gbakwute m, ama ihe mere m nwadị ibe m anyị ikpewazigo ahụ obi iwere ugo ego m ife amalikebido ndị n'anyị ma na-ebuda m ama mụ na mụ na gị Chinedu mana ama m niile edu maga aga m eteteze gị memecha rute m ibe m maka mụ aka n'obi gocheta ife anyị na-eme anyị ebe cheta m gozie m gụ na onwe gị abụghị otu onye ọ na-eme emewo gị ebere gị emewo ibe gị chọrọ idebe egwuregwu ka anyị gaba ije n'ogwu siri ike ihe siri ike ihe siri ike o siri ike ọ kpọrọ ka achịcha nwanne m ihe siri ra n'onwe n'ọkpọrọ akpọ Chimama chetenumbo n'ihe siri ike chetemu obi n'igwe chetemu odupụta m okpere azụ chetemu onye Chetemo, yes, IPOB, one family. Yeah. Ndị wọnụ ụmụ Chineke afọ ya bụ ife siri ike anyị so obi n'igwe ya cheta anyị na afụfụ Biafra ọ baga ya ahụ na anyị mana Chukwu ya cheta anyị n'agha Chukwu oke abịa ma ndị wọnụ
IPOB Mazi Chinedu, I must confess this one should be a hit song. Where can we see this YouTube. Because we have he will still come back. So Mazi, you have to share it on our page, on our group, so we can stream them. And our next in line is Mazi Wundo. Mazi, oh yeah, okay, Mazi Wundo, please come and take the mic. Because order. Silence. Because Mazi, you can take this picture outside. Yes. Mazi Wundo, over to you.
IPOB, one family, Mazi Wundo. I'm a patriot in Johannesburg zone. Awotaka Obidoro. The good thing is, please silence. The good thing is that we have gathered here together today, being 23rd of October, 2025. In South Africa, we were known as a very strong and formidable IPOB. All over the world, we were among the strongest. But unfortunately, the enemies, the saboteurs in our midst, allowed themselves to be used by the Nigerian government. If I may refer back, this enmity and hatred started way back, I think 20, please. Then the time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's parents passed away, we had a waykeeping conducted there in Joburg. In fact, then we were well organized. An admirer came into, that guy wasn't an IPOB member, but a Biafran. He was among the people that attended the waykeeping and see how organized we were. Then was Chidera as national coordinator. The guy was flattered and said, the way you guys are comported, I love it. I want to donate a quantum van to IPOB. The guy wanted to give us a quantum Toyota Hiace van. So after that occasion, he took details, and then who was the Joburg coordinator was Ogechukwu Isu then. Then after the event, then I was in finance. He called Ogechukwu Isu. So the man wanted to know who was our national coordinator. We told him that Isaac Chidera was our national coordinator. Because we have a little, misunderstanding with Isaac Chidera National, he discouraged that person not to give us that quantum, that we are rebels. He used the name rebel, that we are IPOB rebel. So the man was discouraged since the national coordinator didn't give him a guarantee about us. We lost that. So after that, as time goes on, Isaac Chidera, at the time, his time fizzled away. This Ogechukwu used to become the national coordinator. When he became the national coordinator, he began to rule against IPOB Joburg. Instead of him to give a good commendation of IPOB Joburg, he turned against us just because he had an interest. He didn't want to stand on the truth of a code of conduct. He began to use our insignia as his personal product and making money. Well, everything we were doing with him, we were hearts open with him. So at the time, he began to threaten us because there was an incident of we getting a permit for 30th May. So his friend, his close friend, then a coordinator also in a unit in Joburg, was taxing his people, the people he's ruling over, taxing them money. So those people, they brought a report to us. We told them that we are not asking anybody money. Nobody is supposed to contribute forcefully, but onto voluntary, because IPOB never imposed or forced anybody to contribute. So along the line, he took 6,000 rand from the unit. So the unit was angry. So after that incident, we proceed with our 30th May. We did our 30th May successfully. So that guy, what he did then was to liaise with Ogechukwu to them. They did, that was the time we began to experience this division in Joburg. They had their 30th May differently. When we were doing our own differently. So at the time, that was during COVID, they now sent the police, the Johannesburg police department, they send it to us. When they come there, the JMPD now use that COVID regulation that we are too many. We were too many in the ground of the 30th May. They dispersed us. So few weeks after 30th May, then the accusation of Ogechukwu embezzled money in IPOB, because there was a donation somebody gave to us also. Ogechukwu went and brought that money. Part of it, we use it to equip our office, So the amount Ogechukwu declared to us was not an accurate amount that his friend was accusing him of. So all these things started that problem. Now, when Ezenwa, accused Ogechukwu of this embezzlement, the issue came to National Coordinators Forum. It lasted like about 2 weeks, accusation and counter-accusation that Ogechukwu embezzled money. It was me, Mazi Wundu, that came to the forum and put a pause to that argument. I said, this happened in Joburg, and national coordinators that are arguing and questioning and talking about this issue of embezzlement, they don't know how it started. They're supposed to leave this case to rest and bring it to Joburg. It was then Ogechukwu now organized the national coordinators. a day they slated for the issue of the case. When they came to our office, our coordinator in Joburg was Chibike. They raised the issue, but the guy that accused Ogechukwu, we were expecting him to be there. He didn't come. Now, at the end of the day, the case was rested. We didn't ask Ogechukwu to balance money to us. But we say, let everything bygone be bygone. But Ogechukwu didn't take it lightly like that. He began to threaten all the Johannesburg executives, saying that we use code of conduct to judge him. We asked him, if we don't use code of conduct to judge you, are we going to use street language to judge you? Anyway, that's by the way. That one gone. But of recent, I want to tell you guys that when our leader was kidnapped, then we heard that our leader was sick in prison. We went for permit to make protests. When we get to JMPD, which is Johannesburg Police Department, Metropolitan Police Department, who was there was Emmanuel Ishimiri and his friends. So they also come for permit. The JMPD asked us, do we have 2 IPOB in Joburg? I responded to them, say no, we have only 1. But we are our jurisdiction is Johannesburg. That Emmanuel Ishimiri came from Ekurhuleni to take permit in Joburg. So the issue was, rising up and rising up. I asked one of the JMPD high official, if like now this is Gauteng and Ramaphosa is in Pretoria, can the president come to Gauteng without informing the premier that he's coming to Joburg or Gauteng? In alliance, the premier will now arrange the visiting of the president. But if the president is coming to Gauteng, unofficial, he can come on his business and go back. And anything that happened to him is not the problem of the premier. So when we explain all these things to the JMPD, they understand. So at a time, they now suspended that permit. They didn't give it to us, neither Emmanuel Ishimiri. And that day, Emmanuel Ishimiri insisted, before these people took excuse from us, they said they want to go and do a meeting to resolve JMPD. Emmanuel Ishimiri now insisted that if we want to take permit, it should not be in the name of IPOB. Now, that day, Nikasa president was there because they came for their own permit. Then the secretary of Nikasa was there. IPOB Johannesburg executive was there. I was one of the hosts that was asking for the permit. Now, the JMPD now had to ask Emmanuel Ishimiri, did he know that our leader is sick inside? And that was among the reasons we were asking for permit. Emmanuel responded that yes, he knows. His second, which is Boniface also, responded that they know that our leader is sick. Then the JMPD asked them, why are you people stopping us from having permits to go to protest? That was when they say, Boniface now say that because they are trying to hijack IPOB, Joburg zone. Boniface now said he did that because he is the current coordinator of Johannesburg zone. And we didn't take permission from him before coming to JMPD for permit. That anything happened in Johannesburg, they're going to call him. Why he's not our coordinator. So with all these things, that permit. Then the next time we come, the permit was to give to us. But now the JMP asked us to go to consulate because what we are asking is for 3-day picketing at consulate. When we go to the consulate to take a consent letter from them, for them to know that we are coming to them. As we get there, I went there, me and the Onwuka Ebuka, two of us went there. We have gone to the councillor representing Santin and Rivonia. They have given us a consent. Now, remaining us to go to the Nigerian consulate. As we get to the Nigerian consulate, the security opened there for us. They asked us, what do we want and why are we here? We told them that we have come here to take a consent letter from the Consular General that we needed a permit, a consent endorsement for us to come there and make our picketing for 3 days. Now, through the intercall, they instructed the security to ask us to wait. From 11 o'clock, we waited till 3 o'clock. The Consular General came out with his diplomats. Who was the people that are looking for the Consular General? We say it's we. Are you guys from where? Say we are from JMPD, and this is the letter that we accompany us to your office. They say you should give us a consent letter for our picketing. He said, so do you think he, the Consular General representing Nigeria in this country, will give you a permit, a consent approval for you to come here and make picketing? Say never. You can not do it. That this is his office, is where he feeds. So before you know it, he ordered the security to lock the gate. All the diplomats, they were like 15. They rounded us. That what have we come here to do? You Biafrans. I say we have come here to take a consent endorsement from the Consul General. So at the end of the day, he called police to us. He arranged diplomatic police to come and arrest us. When the diplomatic police arrive in their premises, they say, is this guy? And also they have also seized my phone. Now the diplomatic police took us apart and asked us, what's the matter? We show him a letter from JMPD, show him a letter from the councillors. Now remaining him to give us a consent approval. So when they see it, everything is genuine. They keep us that side and went and meet the Consul General. Told him, look, these guys they are right. What they come is not illegal. And you say they intruded. He said that they jumped through fence. Is it true? The security, is it true? None of them talk. We told them that we entered through the normal process. And now the Consul General is accusing us of intruding in the premises. So at the end of the day, they called the CASA president. They called some Igbo they know here. They called them. All of them came. So the diplomatic police, they went. When Frank, the Nikasa president, came there and said, who are these guys? We introduced ourselves. I said, then Chris, that works in the consulate, they are also an Igbo man. I said, no, we're going to kiss a man here. I said, how can I kiss a man here? I go in a I said, why is you bring her an issue? Nando to IPOB na becha here, Hana Rico, Nahani Shidaka Hani Rijuafo. I said, but we are not the same. So we end up, I see that some of them are being passport to people, agent. These are not type of force. So at the end of the day, they said they're going to call immigration. We waited for immigration. I told the Consul General, it's only in Nigeria that intimidation works. But here in South Africa, Intimidation doesn't work. If you finish your own way, when my own started, you're going to come to court and answer. I told him. He removed his silicone, removed his agbada. He wanted to fight me. Yeah. So all the diplomats there, some are the Fulani, some are Yoruba, Igbos. He said, you see this guy, see Chris, the way he dressed. He dressed like an Igbo man. These are the people that are his friends. You see the way I dress? With this, I am his number one enemy. Because I wear insignia of Biafra. So at the end of the day, my people, after a long time they delayed us, we left. I was doing my business of the day in the town because we left around 4:35 from 11 o'clock. So as I was going to my house in the evening, around 8, my phone rang. When my phone rang, there was no name. I picked it. It was Emmanuel Ishimiri. He was telling me, Mr. Wondo, Mazi Wondo, why did you go to consulate? I said, why are you asking me this question? Onto what capacity are you going to Nigerian consulate? Are you a national coordinator? Are you DOS? Why must you go there? I said, why must you ask me this question? So he was defending the Nigerian consulate. At the end of the day, I find out that Emmanuel Ishimiri is an agent of Nigerian consulate. That one apart. Now, the day we were arrested in Union Building, a day of Ramaphosa inauguration, we went to JMPD because 2022, as we have problem, this problem I'm narrating now with Emmanuel Ishimiri, Ogechukwu, and we, the Joburg zone, we are the owner of Johannesburg. These guys come from Ekurhuleni. So the issue was slated to be settled in 2023. The day they call us, we went to JMPD for JMPD to tell them where their boundary stop. That day, the officials wasn't complete. They asked us, that day was on Tuesday. They now said the officials that are going to treat the case, they were not complete, that we should go next Tuesday. So it was in that JMPD that we, raised the issue of going to Union Building to showcase some placard against the e-treatment Nigerian government is meting on our leader. We concluded that we are going there the next day, on the 19th of June, 2024. So that day we dressed, we raised emergency money, we went that place to Pretoria. That evening we called our national coordinator. We told him that we are coming to his jurisdiction. If he can, appoint some IPOB members of Pretoria to join us. He tried and said, nobody's available. And he wasn't in town that day. So, the placard we had, some written, Nigeria is sponsoring terrorism against Biafrans. Nigeria is committing genocide against our people. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a prisoner of conscience. All these kind of placards we are having that day. So, in Joburg zone, we have 5 that move. Reaching there from that triangle with their masquerade, we met Ogechukwu and co. But this happened at last. But by the time we are going to the Union Building, we see none of them. We have passed the whole rigorous, searching and checks. By the time we wanted to go to take the hill and take a stand where we're going to stay, so that the media will see us nice, somebody called us. They called us and say, who are you guys? I said, we are IPOB, a man and a woman. in uniform. Somebody asked us, is anybody oppressing you guys? Because they see us with the police. We say no. Nobody's oppressing us. Feeling that this guy now, they left. Those that want to know about us, they left. Now, the policewoman take photo of our flag, the placard we are having. As he take the whole, he said we should wait. He sent it somewhere. Then after 3-4 minutes, a captain come and say, follow us. Because the lady sent the photo somewhere. Okay. So when he said follow us, we asked her, where are you taking us to? He said, our ambassador want to see us. They want to talk to us. I said, we don't have ambassador. We are Biafrans, you know. So then I said, no, but somebody wants to talk to me. I said, nobody, we are not expecting anybody to talk to us. From there, the captain said, okay, follow us. We follow him. We went off from the Union Building, Victoria Museum. Getting there, there's this barbed wire, they secluded that place. Look at other IPOB members inside there. When we get close there, it was Ogechukwu Sanko. Emmanuel Shimiri was having like how many passports? So they now asked us our documents. We show. Immigration was there, police was there. All of them, they were all there. So they separated Ogechukwu and some of them and separated us also. They check our papers, check our passport. They said, okay, follow us. Follow us. That was how we followed them. When we get to the Morningside police station, one of Ogechukwu's friend had gun with him. He came with gun. So they now lock us up. In fact, that day, as we are feeling that we're going to go the same day, Imam Eshimri said, no, we want this thing to happen so that they will know that we are Biafrans. There's no bed. We are not asking for bed that day. We have to sleep in the cell. Our lawyer came, Barrister Ikechukwu. But before then, there was a lawyer that all of us know. That lawyer that came the day we were having a meeting in Yovel. So we are waiting for that lawyer. And they have already said the man is coming. So when our barrister come here, he called me out. I said, but we are waiting for that lawyer, for him to take over the case. So that was how they charged us to court the next day. From there, they put it inside. They say, this is no case, this is no case. We spent 2 months there. And on that 2 months, Ogechukwu sued them. They were planning that we're going to be deported. They have arranged with Nigerian government how we should have their people, six of them that are with us. They were taking them away one after another, belling them, asking that crisis, you know, that why are these guys taking their people away and we are still in the prison? So my brother, it's a long story. At the end of the day, 2 months we spent there. Joburg. Now we are talking about peace. The very moment we talk about peace, and this peace was approved by our leader, our supreme leader, they were the first people. Ogechukwu Sudan was the first people to be extended invitation for this peace. They rejected it. Those of them that was with us inside, on their own side, they were telling us, how are we going to make peace? I say, the peace we're going to make only in Joburg will not work. Because there has been problem in South Africa. This peace, we're going to do it, but it will be nice. Let it be throughout South Africa. That is like God touched the heart of our leader. The heart of the leader, our leader now called one time the whole SADC and was asking us to do peace. But in that peace that our leader asked us to do, they say it wasn't our leader, that it was AI that told us to make peace. That it wasn't our leader. Till tomorrow, even as before I come here, that time of peace is now. That all of them should come out. Let's come to Pretoria. They refuse. So, men, this peace we are calling, I think this is divine. It's not ordinary. And we must work together. Even I was even disappointed where Obiuku is. Because Obiuku has been a bedrock of IPOB in Johannesburg. We always work with him. We always respect him. But of late, Obiuku now told us that even when we are starting about this peace, Obiuku was with us. He was also saying that this peace is very important, that we should carry on and do this peace. Obiuku was with us. But at the end of the day, Ojuku now told us that Ojuku now told us that he's not with us anymore. That Joburg, anything we are doing in Joburg, we should not call him. So I said, okay. Now he told us that, he told me on phone, I will go to Obiuku, that the money, because this fundraising we did of late is not for Onyendu, that all the lawyers working for Onyendu are not asking money. They are working free of charge. He said, Mazi, are you the one saying this? He said, yes. That is with DOS. Since we say that we don't want the... I said, no, Mazi Obiuku. Nobody say we are not with DOS, but it's only two people. I mentioned to him, Tony Rumike is the problem we have. Tony Rumike is the problem we have in South Africa. Tony Rumike, because Tony Rumike, all the petitions that we sent to them, they didn't treat it. 4 petitions. Now, what Tony Rumike did at last was to call South Africa, made Ogechukwu issue that we were asking to make account to us. He made him a moderator. If you want to talk on the line and want to hit the point, Ogechukwu issue will block you. So that is it, my people. I have too many things to say, but there's no time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, DJ. Thank you. Thank you. We get there. Biko.
Can I take the pictures? Everybody must come now. We have to take pictures. Yes.
I don't understand.
Onye ọbụla were oche DJ 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 ka m gwa unu ihe fọrọ na akwụkwọ anyị ka nwere one or two coordinators nọ here ga-like ịgwa anyị okwu. Anyị nwekwara nwaada Joyce ga-agwakwa anyị okwu. Anyị nwekwara our brother Oge Ojukwu okwu ugbu a were nkeji abụọ naanị. But before we go there, enwere onye wụ nna anyị na Cape Town ebe a. Biko geenụ ntị. After these speeches, now we can enjoy ourselves. Comrades can now take picture and do other things. But before we go into that, aga m like ịkpọ onye nọ ka nna anyị
na Western Cape ebe ahụ Cape Town especially uchi Faustin Ijezie ihe gbasakwara ndị IPOB na-adị ya mma. Ka ọ bịa kelee anyị bikonu onye ọbụla ga-agwa anyị okwu anyị enwezi oge iwekarị iwe 2 minutes biko. Chief, you're highly welcome, sir. We appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. IPOB, one family. Thank you, my brothers, and I honor my leaders. I respect. Leadership is all about discipline and vision. If you tell me who you are, I will tell you where you are going to. So since this IPOB was formed in Cape Town, I've been following it up. Even from the one when my brother was approached for these IPOB issues, though he's late, Comrade Ojuku, which you know, he was a journalist. And I've been teleguiding him behind the scene because of the name Nigerian nomenclature is involved. As a leader of Nigerian community then, I have to be very careful. I sympathize with my brother who was narrating a story of what the ordeal he went through in the hands of Nigeria. We also went through the same ordeal in Western Cape. We had police brutality. We had a lot of problems, but thank God today we put our heads together and we are where we are now. And Bikonu, the greatest tragedy in life is not death. It's living a life without a purpose. I repeat, the greatest tragedy in life is not death. It's a life without a purpose. So when you live a life without a purpose, you are living for others. You must know what you want. Anything it takes you to get there, it will take a lot of things to get there. But please identify what you want. And vision also goes with disciples and followers. So first, I commend the leadership of Western Cape. I commend the leadership of Cape Town. And I commend all the leaderships that are here. When I see this, our sister yesterday, I was touched. Seriously, even I nearly shed tears. I didn't offer her nothing. But inside me, I was thinking, this is our sister here, this one here. Yes, I don't know her name. As if a lady can leave whatever she's doing under her class, take a trip outside her province to be here. So her visit to Western Cape touched me, and it changed also the perspective I have on this struggle. You see, I want to be honest with you. All of us are under attack, whether you like it or not. One way or the other, we're under attack. And you will never be free until you are free. Nothing on earth will make you win a war you didn't start. If you don't start something, how do you win it? You must start something to win it. You must start a struggle. You must start a war. You must start event. You must start something before you win it. So anywhere you are, no matter how little you are contributing or you have contributed, please, don't want a role or play, please. And I want the leaderships to also know that nothing on earth will make us not to have disgruntled people. Everybody must not be in one page. Even the Israelis asked now, when their time came for them to leave Israel, I'll be very brief. They went through hell. I was telling two Nigerians last 2 months, I never knew you're gonna have this event here. I told them, one of them is from Edo Bini Onibo, but Ndamon Nasaba. And one of them is on Enugu State. So they said, Chief, this killing in Nigeria, killing Bogi, Muso Biwebe. And Ogi now. Obiwebe, don't think you're gonna end today. Now let me tell you how God saved the Israelis. Open your eyes. When I finish, I'll drop. If you haven't known, know it. Now I'll be very brief. Now, all the whole thing that happened, they are not saved until when they start shedding blood. God, He has blood. So Nigeria have done everything. The shedding of the blood is the last straw that will break the camel's back. And that shedding of blood will take us where we are going. So, because this is my brothers. Your struggles, your efforts, your endeavors shall never be in vain. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Mazi Udo Derege, thank you for coming. We truly appreciate you. Are you a member? Yes. If you say no, you're a member, then it's a problem. Okay. Okay, thank you.
IPOB.
IPOB. Ama m na onye ọbụla na-ahụ na-eme onye ọbụla ka anyị lawa. So ihe ga-eme na anyị ga-agbapụ ya ọsọ. If I call you, give me 2 minutes. If you don't give me 2 minutes, I will report you to this security. Wada Joyce, it's your turn. Aka Biafra.
IPOB. IPOB. I am 2 minutes, but I look wrong when I'm going 2 minutes. I'm a manager. IPOB. I come to recall. Okay, let me speak English because of some other people here. There are about 5 to 4 years back when we had the 30th May program in Johannesburg. We have lots of people, and then some people may know me, some people may not know me. I put on a dance with the little kids, which we danced and we sang a song, whereby I sang a song which was say, Si Chukwu nyanyi Biafra, Olisa nyanyi Biafra, ihe aka na yo. And those little girls, they danced, and me myself, I participated in that dance, and I somersaulted maybe 3 times. They never believed I can do that day. It was a powerful program. After that very year, as we are going on, we start watching the program. People were depreciated, going down. We are becoming little by little, reaching this kind of population. But I'm trying to make you feel better in this struggle today. Don't believe that your coming here today is a waste. There's something I want to let you know. If you know your name is not in this very list we wrote today, make sure your name is there. Because this occasion today is sent by Mazen Nandikalo. Make sure your name is in that very list. I'm telling you, and never you believe your coming here today is a waste. And that name is going very far. Let me just tell you. He spoke from the prison and ordered us to come for this very program today. So whoever that obeyed to submit himself here is going to inherit what. Believe you me, Nnamdi Kanu will never remain there forever. It's either he comes out alive or he comes out dead. But Biafra is the spirit. Whoever that thinks that Biafra will end if Nnamdi Kanu is there is a liar. If Nnamdi Kanu dies today, my mother says when you are talking about life, you must talk about death. So, whoever that thinks if Nnamdi Kanu dies there, it will end there is a liar. Instead of that, myself, I take up Biafra because women haven't taken us Biafra. Maybe men have been trying Biafra. A woman have never tried it. So if Nnamdi Kanu dies there, I will burn down Nigeria. Trust me. So Nnamdi Kanu is not going to die there. He's going to come out and raise up that flag for us. And no man will ever try to pull him down. Let me just pray for every one of us that have come here today. I'm a woman that when I pray, it works like that. In the mighty name of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Father, in the mighty name of Jesus, every one of us that are gathered here have their own problems, each and every problem they are facing, oh Lord. Remove every situation that is facing them. Many people here don't have papers. Many want to visit home, they cannot. Many have committed what they don't want to commit because of how this country is. Father Jehovah Elohim, and it's here, Jehovah that created heaven and earth. This moment I call upon that holy name to look into the heart of every soul in this very place. Father, if your problem is paper, God, please hearken unto the heart of anyone that is here. If you are financially handicapped, may the Lord Almighty, Elohim, visit you. If your problem is to visit home for a long time you have never visited, how God will do it, you will never know. How God will remember you, you will never know. As I have stepped into this very place, Lord, and as I'm praying these prayers, no one will experience lack again in Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Anyone that is here will never experience lack in Chukwu Okike Abiyama's name. So shall it be. There's something I want to tell you all. Né? This thing is very, very important. I'm sorry to say, if you know you are doing anything that is not good in life, that is making your hands not to be clean, try to change the other direction. Because if you try to change, you find yourself having that thing that you don't have. I'm a living witness. If you know there is something you are doing and your conscience tells you that that thing is very bad, remove your hand in it. If you are sleeping with another man, I know that place is very, just come out from there. It will help you. And move yourself direct to this Biafra that we are talking about. And when they talk about anything, Biafra gathering, don't resist. That thing is very powerful. I'm a living witness. You see this gathering, if everyone who has Biafra at heart gathers here, when you move out to your business tomorrow, you see yourself moving in a very beautiful direction. Sorry, I've taken a lot of your time. Chineke gozi unu. Egosigo mu Ikenga Oruago something. Egosigo kwa mu Ogechukwu Isu something. Egosigo kwa mu Emmanuel Isimiri something. Already the time in the arrest, Mbahagara inauguration Ramaphosa. 10 of them were arrested, and they continue going to that court for more than 8 times. The last one, 9th time, I told them this court has stayed so long, and these people, as soon as I get to that court, they will come out. I took a bus and gathered some of the Biafran guys to join me in that bus and went to Pretoria. So when I reached there, it's just that God saw me and pointed me. There was an old man who was directing in Pretoria court. Said, "Mama, how can I help you and how can we help you?" I said, "My people have been arrested here for more than, how many months was that? 2 months. That I want them to be released." They said they will give me a lawyer, and they gave me a lawyer. And I went to look for where they are in that court, and they came out. And they find out the place. I said, "Okay, how much will it cost me to bring out these guys?" They told me it's 1,000 each. I said, "Okay, let me make a call. When I finish making this call, I'll bring them out." So when I now meet a lawyer that will help me, Emmanuel, is it? Ogechukwu is down on the floor. That very day, the white people that were there, they never wanted to let me go until they deal with Ogechukwu Isu. And Emmanuel Isimiri, who pushed me off from the next lawyer that I wanted to find out. Okay, let me call this thing short. God will protect every one of us that have a heart for Biafra. If they say come for meeting, go to your meeting. Leave whatever you are doing. That is where the blessing is. Any day I go to my business, I don't go to Biafra meeting. I used to have problem. Let me tell you truth. But if I go, I used to be blessed. There is a spirit here, but you don't know. So, I got dry number.
IPOB. Can you do that? Serenunu. Comrade. Comrade. IPOB. Enyere m nye unu 2 minutes, unu ekwuo 10 minutes, m nye unu 1 minute, unu ekwuo 5 minutes. Unu ọchọkwara ka ndị ọzọ kwuo. Bikonu, some coordinators ga-ekele anyị. Enwe ihe wu nkele. IPOB ka eke unu mere. Ka ndị ọzọ nwee ike mee. Sunday.